Also, I did a joke about Wyatt, and he was backstage.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Like your son, you talk shit about him?
No, I just did like an imitation. But I checked it with him before. I'm like, are you okay with this? He's like, yeah, I'm fine.
And then you came back and he was crying.
I felt weird about it. Someone was like, oh, I can't believe you kind of made fun of him.
What was the joke?
The joke was like, just how he's like this straight A student, and he's like this really, really brilliant kid. And
called him a nerd.
And can't do the smallest tasks.
Oh, okay.
You know, like one time he asked me for toast, and he asked me like 10 times about the butter, and that's basically... That did good too, but
hey guys, what's up? I'm Jason. I'm gonna tell you guys about how shitty my kids are. Start with my fucking stupidest son, Wyatt. He's a dumb fuck. He's backstage, but it's cool. I checked it out with him.
Well, at least I'm nice to Wyatt. You could show a little more affection towards him, considering he's my firstborn.
I don't think Wyatt would like me if I was nicer to him. I think we get along perfectly because I have a little bit of sass towards him.
Yeah, he still likes you, despite the fact that you straight up ignore him when he comes in.
No, I don't ignore him. I pick on him.
You didn't even pick on him the other night.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I guess I'm past it. No, I really do like Wyatt. I like both of your kids because they're really good at taking jokes.
Yeah. It's been a wealth of material.
We've been playing this game here at the house with our friends called Paranoia.
Okay.
Have you heard of this?
Brandon told me about it the other night. It sounds really fun.
It's fucking crazy.
Okay.
It's like the worst thing ever, and I don't wish it upon anybody. I hate it every time it's brought up.
Tell me how it works because I forgot.
So basically,
already.
Everyone sits in a circle.
Okay.
And let's say I'm sitting next to you. I whisper into your ear. I go, who here has the ugliest personality? And no one hears me ask this question but you. So you point to the person who you think has the ugliest personality. So great, you pointed at Joe.
Right.
Joe has no idea why you pointed at him.
Right.
Okay. So now I flip a coin, and if it lands on heads, then you have to tell everybody the question. But if it lands on tails, no one ever knows the question, and no one knows why you pointed at him. So it's like people fucking get pissed off at this game. Like one of the questions I got pointed at me was Natalie was asked a question, and she pointed at me, and then it landed on heads, and I go, okay, what was the fucking question? And she goes, who here is the most insecure and overcompensates the most? And I go, fuck, that one hurt. Like this shit's like really hurts you. I
don't think of you as insecure.
Huh?
Are you insecure?
I don't know. I think Natalie just picked me because it was like the easiest to pick.
Right.
But
she could hurt your feelings and be okay.
Yeah. But some of the questions were like, who here is the fakest?
Ooh.
Or like, who here has gotten the most work done? Or like they'll put you on the spot and they'll go, who here would you eat out? And like really fucked up questions, and it's like nerve wracking. It's horrendous, but like people love to play. I don't know for fuck. I hate it. And like I'm scared of even asking people bad questions because I don't want to get back to us.
Do people ever lie?
No, it doesn't seem like they lie.
You can't.
No.
And then you played another game, right?
And then we played another game called Hot Seat, which is these are all fucking games, so we don't have to like go by them. Which is where one person for 2 minutes they have to answer every question super honestly. And it's so crazy because it's just a fucking game, right? And like the girls were playing it, and the girls are fucking super harsh. So like one of the girls went, okay, a year and a half ago, you slept with my boyfriend. Do you regret doing it? And it's just like, what the fuck? Like, I can't believe you're asking this question right now. And she would go, no, I don't regret doing it, but I'm sorry. And I would be like, what the fuck? Like, why are you even answering this honestly? Just lie. It's a fucking game.
Was the girl pissed?
No.
The girl who asked it?
No, they don't get pissed because they asked it and they're just nice. They're just happy that they were being honest.
That sounds exciting.
It's really exciting.
Because, whenever I'm hanging out, I'm like, everything's kind of dry. There's not a lot of stimulation to any conversation we have.
Oh no, it's like
I posted today.
What was great about the game is it opened up like the floodgates to like the most deepest conversations we've ever had here. And we hung out till like 4:30 in the morning, all of us just talking about what makes us tick and like what bothers us and stuff, because we knew so much about each other after playing that fucking evil game.
Sounds like Molly without the hangover the next day.
Yeah,
the depression the next day.
Like some of the questions were like, like who's the ugliest person here? Who's the last person you would sleep with? Who has back knee? Like fucking real.
I'm glad I wasn't there.
Real mean shit that will really fuck you up. And the worst part is like when it lands on tails and you don't have to say the question, the people that ask it go, oh, you're lucky, dude, because that was bad. You don't want to know. You don't want to know what he said. Remember last podcast we had the Ouija board?
Yeah.
And like I was really scared of it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And Joe brought it in for the podcast, right? That was his like joke.
Right.
And Joe was like, "Why the fuck are you scared of this? It's from Toys R Us. Like it's not a big deal." And it was so funny. It was like 6 days ago. Sorry, 6 days ago. It was like 2 days ago. He came up to me and he's like, "We need to burn that Ouija board." And I go, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah, I did some reading up on it. I don't know. I touched it and I want to burn it."
Wow.
It was so funny to see Joe go from "Why the fuck are you scared?" to "We need to burn this fucking thing." And he brought it. It's been sitting in my car because I don't want it in my house. He brought it into my house at like 2 a.m. and he goes, "Can we burn this in the backyard?" And I go, "Are you being fucking serious? Get that out of my house." He goes, "Can we burn it in your backyard?" And I go, No. So he went back and took it into the car. So now it's sitting in my car still.
Oh my
just
God.
fucking cursing
You
everything.
want me to burn it? Because I'm not a pussy like you guys.
I'm not 12 years old who's
Yeah.
scared of a Fisher Price toy.
Yeah, I have an easy bake oven that needs to be burnt to my kids, and it just gives me bad vibes.
My Monopoly board also scares the fuck out of me.
Oh God, the worst. That little man with the monocle.
Okay, you're right. It does sound stupid, but it's justified.
By the way, the joke I told last week on the podcast that you didn't laugh at freaking killed.
Yeah.
It killed.
It did?
You just didn't like it because you were in it.
No, I just yeah, I mean it's different, right? Like I won't laugh at at certain things that other people laugh at because I spend every day with you.
Right.
So like
It's kind of rote for you, I guess.
Yeah.
You don't know what rote means.
No.
Okay, let's just skip it.